Good morning, students. I hope you understand. Everyone, you are, all the students, and all of you are going through these videos which are useful for 10th standard, and also it will be useful for second page students. If you gain knowledge, if you learn, this information will be useful for competitive examinations. So in the last class, I explained about Anglo-Mysore Wars. In the Anglo-Mysore War, the four Anglo-Mysore Wars. The first I explained about the first Anglo-Mysore War, causes for first Anglo-Mysore War. So before that, I have given the introduction about Hyder Ali, the person who became popular in Mysore as well as in South India. He was known for his innovations in arms usage with swift actions. He was known for his shrewd the political moves. Within a short period, Hyder Ali became as Nawab of Mysore, and he strongly opposed the British policies what British tried to capture Mysore region. Hyder Ali, he was a brave soldier, later became Nawab. First he became Dadawai, later became Nawab of Mysore. And because of his strategies, because of his war skills, because of his diplomatic ideas, Hyder Ali succeeded to create enmity between Nizam of Hyderabad, the Marathas and English, and explained about causes for first Anglo-Mysore War. Here, the first Anglo-Mysore War broke out in 1767 AD and came to an end in 1769 as per the Treaty of Madras. So let me revise causes for first Anglo-Mysore War. I will glance the point. Just keep in mind the main cause for first Anglo-Mysore War: growing power of Hyder Ali at Mysore as well as South India was not tolerated by the British, Nizam of Hyderabad and English. Remember, when Hyder Ali became popular in Mysore region, he became popular in South India. It was the popularity of Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali became a famous king in South India. So growing power of Hyder Ali at Mysore as well as in South India was not tolerated by the British East India Company, the Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. That is the one reason. And British followed divisive cunning plans to defeat Hyder Ali. That was the plan of Britishers. British followed devising cunning plans, cunning strategies to defeat Hyder Ali. And third point, British made an agreement with Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. British East India Company made alliance with Nizam of Hyderabad and Marathas. They made combined army force, declared war on Hyder Ali in Mysore. But Hyder Ali, because of his strategies, his plan, he succeeded to break the alliance between Nizam of Hyderabad, the Marathas and the English. He succeeded to break the alliance, and this created, so during the war battlefield, Nizam of Hyderabad remained neutral. Another side, the Marathas remained neutral. Only English they fought against Hyder Ali. So this created enmity between English, Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. That was the plan of Hyder Ali. That's what I told you was a brave man who played important role to capture Devanahalli, and he played important role is a military action against Nawab of Arcot. So within a period he became very popular. Within short period Hyder Ali became a Nawab of Mysore region. So these were the causes. Along with that, one more important cause, political disturbance emerged in Arcot region. That was the main. What was that? Political disturbance emerged in Hyderabad region. The political disturbance emerged in Arcot region. That was the main point. Nizam of Hyderabad, during this situation, during this scenario, Nizam of Hyderabad and Hyder Ali, they made combined army force and attacked on Arcot, declared war on Arcot. A king of Arcot, Nawab of Arcot, he was an ally of English. So Nawab of Arcot and English, they made combined army force. Nizam of Hyderabad and Hyder Ali, they made combined army force. They fought each other in the few places. They fought each other at the battle of Tiruvannamalai. They fought each other at the battle of Tiruchinappalli, and they fought each other in the battle of Ambur. During these battlefields, Hyder Ali, he did not take a challenge. He had taken lightning attacks on Britishers. So due to that, Hyder Ali suffered and he got set back in the battlefield. Some of the Hyder Ali territories came under the control of English because these attacks has taken very lightly. He did not take serious. That's what Hyder Ali got set back in the battlefield, and a few Hyder Ali regions came under the control of the Britishers. So, and also the British military from Bombay joined the war. During this moment, Hyder Ali taken this war as a challenge to show his ability, to prove his ability and defeat the Britishers. So, as a challenge, he has taken challenge to defeat that British, so that Hyder Ali, he marched Madras region in 1769. In the Madras region, English got set back. English were defeated by Hyder Ali. So finally, English were forced Hyder Ali conclude the war, though the first Anglo-Mysore war came to an end as per the Treaty of Madras. Remember that is, the first Anglo-Mysore war came to an end as per the Treaty of Madras. This was one reason. So the Madras Treaty, which was signed in the year 1769 between Hyder Ali and English. So what were the results of Treaty of Madras? According to the Treaty of Madras, English and Hyder Ali agreed each other to restore their territories which captured each other, and also agreed to release the prisoners of war, and also agreed each other get protection by that third party aggressions. So these were the three treaties, terms and conditions were signed between English and Hyder Ali as per the Treaty of Madras. So first Anglo-Mysore War came to an end as per the Treaty of Madras. Already explained this one once again. Now we have discussed about that. Second Anglo-Mysore War. Same, the second Anglo-Mysore War was also continued by Hyder Ali. Later, Hyder Ali's son, who was popularly called as the Tiger of Mysore, who was known as the Tiger of Mysore, Tipu Sultan joined in the battlefield. So after the death of Hyder Ali, his son Tipu Sultan continued second Anglo-Mysore War. Before that, what were the causes for second Anglo-Mysore War? That was the main reason. So what was the main cause for second Anglo-Mysore War? The main cause for second Anglo-Mysore War, mainly the Treaty of Madras. The Treaty of Madras, a temporary agreement was signed between English and Hyder Ali in South India. But British, they tried to break that. British attempted violate the Treaty of Madras. British attempted violate terms and condition of the Madras, because according to British it was a temporary agreement between Hyder Ali and Britishers. That was the main cause for second Anglo-Mysore War. Listen students. Madhavarao, the Marathas Peshwa, attacked Srirangapatna. Who attacked? Madhavarao. Madhavarao attacked Srirangapatna with his Marathas army. Who was Madhavarao? A Peshwa of Marathas. The Marathas Peshwa Madhavarao attacked Srirangapatna with his Marathas army. But Hyder Ali expected British support from that Madhavarao. He accepted British support to Hyder Ali to protect Srirangapatna from that Marathas. That was that reason. But British rejected the request of Hyder Ali. That's the main reason. According to Treaty of Madras, British has to help Hyder Ali during when Hyder Ali faced threatened by third party aggression. When English face third party aggression, Hyder Ali has to support British. That was agreement. They have to protect each other. British had to support Hyder Ali. Hyder Ali had to support British by third party aggression. That was the agreement made. The same way, according to this, Madhavarao attacked Srirangapatna with his Marathas army. During this scenario, during this circumstance, as per the Treaty of Madras, British could support Hyder Ali. British could support Hyder Ali. He expected British support him to protect Srirangapatna from that Madhavarao. But British did not support. British rejected the request of Hyder Ali. That was the drawback. So it shows that Treaty of Madras agreement violated by the British. It means British did not support Hyder Ali. That is one reason. So he faced a lot of problem from that Madhavarao Hyder Ali. That is one point. Another side, English. Another side, English captured Mahe. Remember, there is one more important cause for Second Anglo-Mysore War. English captured Mahe. Mahe was a French settlement. Remember that? Mahe was the French settlement, was under the control of Hyder Ali. Marathas attacked Srirangapatna. Madharo attacked Srirangapatna. English did not support Hyder Ali. That's one reason. Second point, English captured Mahe. It was a French settlement. Mahe was a French settlement under the control of Hyder Ali. So, attacked Mahe and captured. Who attacked Mahe and captured? Yes, English attacked on Mahe and captured. That was the main reason the war continued that. So that's what. This is the main reason when English attacked and captured Mahe in the year 1780. Remember that? In the year 1780. Second Anglo-Mysore War broke out. In which year Second Anglo-Mysore War broke out? Yes, Second Anglo-Mysore War broke out in 1780. It came to an end in 1784. English and Hyder Ali and his son Tipu Sultan fought each other for 4 years. It was a 4 years war. English, Hyder Ali, and later after death of Hyder Ali, his son Tipu Sultan fought against British. They fought each other for 4 years. It was a 4 years battlefield. Remember that is. So Madhavarao attacked Srirangapatna, and mainly, according to Treaty of Madras, British did not support Hyder Ali, and he requested support from French. When French did not support Hyder Ali, and mainly English attacked Mahe and captured. So it was that main cause for Second Anglo-Mysore War. So war broke out. War began. So during this moment, remember that when war broke out in 1780, in the beginning of war, Hyder Ali gained upper hand. Who gained upper hand? In the beginning of war, in the beginning of Second Anglo-Mysore War, Hyder Ali gained upper hand. Hyder Ali, he was captured. Hyder Ali captured many forts. Many forts of Karnataka. That is one. He captured many forts of Karnataka and he captured Kanchipuram. Next, third one. His army reached till Coromandel Beach. Hyder Ali army reached up to Coromandel Beach. So along with that, so during all this movement, English army was led by, remember the main person, a commander of English, or English army was led by Sir Eyre. Yes. English army led by Sir Eyre. When Hyder Ali tried to capture Vandivash and Vellore. Remember that. Yes. So these three captured many forts of Karnataka region. Hyder Ali captured Kanchipuram and he reached his army till Coromandel Beach. When Hyder Ali planned to capture, remember that, he attempted to threaten Vandivash and Vellore. During this movement, the huge army was brought by under the leadership of Sir Airkut. English army led by Sir Airkut from the Pondicherry. English army was led by Sir Airkut from the Pondicherry. During this movement, once again Hyder Ali requested French, but French did not support Hyder Ali. They remained neutral. Usually, remember, Vandi Vash and Velluru was under the control of Britishers. After that, Carnatic Wars. Remember that is. And he captured Arcot region. So one more point, Arcot also. Arcot was under the control of English. Coromandel coast or beach was under the control of English. Vandi Vash and Vellore were under the control of British. All these British territories captured by Hyder Ali. So that is one. So he faced a problem here, and even though he captured all the things during this movement, the huge English army was led by or under the leadership of Sir Airkut from Pondicherry. So Hyder Ali and Sir Airkut, they fought each other at the Battle of Porto Nova. Yes. Who were fought each other? Sir Airkut and Hyder Ali, they fought each other at the Battle of Porto Nova. So later, Hyder Ali, he was defeated in the Battle of Beginning. In the beginning, he gained upper hand. When the war broke out in 1780, Hyder Ali gained upper hand and he captured these other territories. When he captured these other territories, later Sir Airkut brought huge army from Pondicherry to capture all this region to defeat Hyder Ali. So this movement, Hyder Ali and Sir Airkut fought each other at Battle of Porto Nova. In the Battle of Porto Nova, Hyder Ali defeated by English. Hyder Ali defeated by English. Later, Polliluru and Soliganuru, all these regions came under the control of English. Polliluru, Soliganuru, and along this, and as per the Treaty of Salbai, remember that is Salbai Treaty was in between Marathas and English. Okay, now, so this also made as per the Treaty of Salbai. So after this incident, a brave Nawab of Mysore, Hyder Ali, he was passed away due to sick. Due to illness, Hyder Ali passed away in the battlefield. One side, Hyder Ali died in the battlefield. So Hyder Ali period, remember 1722, 1782, it was the period of Hyder Ali. Remember that is 1722, 82 was the period of Hyder Ali. But Hyder Ali, he was passed away, not in the battlefield. Due to sick, due to illness, Hyder Ali died in the year 1782. After death of Hyder Ali, his son Tipu Sultan, he was capturing that Malabar region, Malabar coast. He was capturing that Malabar coast. So finally, when British captured all these territories, it was inevitable for either Tipu Sultan to surrender, so that second Anglo-Mysore war came to an end. He continued after death of Hyder Ali, son Tipu Sultan continued. Finally, Hyder Ali, after death of Hyder Ali, his son Tipu Sultan continued the battlefield, and he was forced to surrender. When Hyder Ali was surrendered, Tipu Sultan was surrendered, second Anglo-Mysore war came to an end as per the Treaty of Mangaluru. Yes, second Anglo-Mysore war came to an end as per the Treaty of Mangaluru. So these were that second causes and results of second Anglo-Mysore war. Hyder Ali died in 1782. war was continued by Tipu Sultan. So when Tipu Sultan was capturing that Malabar coast and Malabar region, so there he was defeated by English. So British were forced him to surrender. So second Anglo-Mysore war came to an end as per the Treaty of Mangaluru. Same agreed each other, restore their territory. That is one point. And prisoners of wars were released. Second point. So these two agreements were signed between Tipu Sultan and English East India Company in the second Anglo-Mysore war. And also how Tipu Sultan came to power in Mysore region. Okay, no? Life story of Tipu Sultan. Later we'll discuss about third Anglo-Mysore war, fourth Anglo-Mysore war, which was led by Tipu Sultan. Thank you, students.